Hello, my name is Dallas, and I'm back with more Final Fantasy VII. And today I'm going to be starting my hard mode playthrough, but I'm probably going to be doing it, I guess, notably a little bit different, and I'm going to be selecting chapters, not necessarily at random, but chapters that I know won't affect things in the broader scale, or they have a collectible or specific achievement that I need. So for this case, I'm going to start with chapter 16, because there's a weapon for Barret that I missed from the mayor's assistant. And I believe that this is the chapter I get it. And also, given that this is a later chapter, there isn't any dialogue options that I have to worry about at this time for, like, getting a specific achievement or a specific goal. So that being said, I'm probably going to try to do that for most of my hard mode playthrough, assuming all goes as planned. But also, that being said, I'm going to be skipping a lot of the cutscenes, mostly to save time because I've already played through the story now. Okay. So the goal is that I just have to get... Well, I do have to beat the chapter just to get...
Pretty tight.
So they know what they're up against.
Somehow, I don't think it's all for us. Could be for Avalanche, or maybe even Wutai.
Can't be for Wutai. What about the ceasefire?
That only put the war on pause.
Okay. So I have to beat the chapter anyway for hard mode. But I have to at least get up until the mayor's office in order to get Barret's weapon.
We're here to rescue Aerith, remember? We don't need more attention than what we're gonna get. We need to be smart.
Yeah, I hear you. But my soul's screaming for payback, you know? I'm a ticking time bomb. And sooner or later, I'm gonna have to blow up.
Well, then make it later.
I also don't know if it's worth it getting items, because I think I'm not able to use items in hard mode. I did kind of forget to check what exactly comes with using hard mode, but it's not letting me go to the menu, so I'm assuming... Okay, items cannot be used. So then there's also no reason to necessarily buy things. But also, how do I check my materia then? Oh, there it is. It just wasn't letting me. Maybe I was in a dialogue thing. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can't use items from the inventory. Okay, just wanted to check. Cloud. Mastered counter stance. So now, do I want to keep the Twin Stinger, or do I want to try to switch weapons? Let me take a peek at my other weapons really quick. Get some... Okay, so there's a new ring. Max MP. New materia slot. What else does he have? Limit break damage, attack power. It looks like he currently has every materia slot. So I guess just focus on attack up. And max MP, because now it's harder to get MP. I don't really want to focus all on upgrading weapons right now, so I'm just kind of taking a peek around for different things. Like, let's check the Mithril Saber, because that's pretty close to being usable. Materia slot. Anything else? Not really. There's max MP. maybe give him a little bit of magic tech, and then just save the rest. Because I think I can still get weapon level ups. I don't know if there's any other, unless I've maxed them, I can't really tell. Okay. So, the issue with Twin Stinger is it's not a particularly strong weapon overall. It's not a bad one, but it's pretty down the middle. Okay. And I would almost rather go for a raw attack build for a character. Cover HP when enemies are defeated in battle. Or with a Stagger Siphon, because that sounds like it might be useful. Dealing damage with unique abilities to a staggered enemy. Okay. That's especially good for this weapon. I could go blood. Well, I don't have enough now. Okay. So the question is, I do actually, looks like I get another weapon level up. So it's a question of, do I want to focus? Because I haven't really planned out my materia well, now that I have to deal with limited magic, but I never really use much magic anyway. Let's go. Increase the rate at which limit gauge fills. Damage dealt by limit attacks. Here's the max hit points. It is. Okay, now it's Tifa. Max hit points. Probably go for max hit points before I do the hit point % buffs. Okay. I think I'm set there, but I want to see my materia for Cloud, or want to go for my materia. Wind and ATB assist. I can get rid of this one. So oh wait, no, never mind, not that one. I was thinking it was the other one. Subversion is the one I can get rid of. Let's remove that. I could keep time, but I think it might be better to do that. I feel like time in general doesn't seem like it's that strong, and it might be better to go Amontis. Let's do that, so that I can give Cloud his big beefy melee weapon. Okay, and I think that's enough, like, micromanagement for now. And benches now only give hit points if I remember right. So now, to start with the chapter. Admittedly, that's probably something I should have done, but I wanted to show how I'm doing the chapters before I actually start jumping in. Is it this way? I've immediately forgotten where I need to go. Looks like down here. Well, let's just go ahead and skip that. try to skip scenes, but there may be some that I forget about or end up watching anyway. But for the most part, I want to try to rush through this mode relatively quickly so that I can get the achievements and start moving on.
Keep it together.
It's also been a few weeks since I played, so I'm a little bit rusty. Start share.
Hey, what's going on?
Bring it home.
Taking over.
Where are they?
Bring
There
it
they are.
home.
The idea was to not get noticed.
Stealth ain't my style.
You never planned to be stealthy in the first place.
Don't remember. Maybe not.
It's like a sparkle blade burst. Or maybe just triple slash.
Fight's not over yet.
I also might want to look into getting Chakra or Prayer, but I think Barret has Prayer. Okay.
Let's do this. I'm through with you.
Give me your best shot. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Level up.
Just feeling like a proper party now.
Let's keep moving. Should be a service entrance in the back.
Let's have Barret use Kira on Tifa. There we go. Okay, it'll be a little bit before I can. Or I'm not as rusty yet. General playstyle, stopping to take characters.
Can't get in contact with HQ. No idea.
Was it this way? This is where we came in. I think I just missed a turn over here somewhere. There it is. Ah, there it is. There's the gate.
Not going down without a fight.
No holding back.
Now. Soldiers. Probably stopped Barret.
Guess it's my turn.
And have him go ahead and pray.
I'm counting on you.
All set.
Have Tifa do G-Trap, and that'll probably finish him off.
Fight's not over yet.
Or not. But there we go.
I won't. That didn't need to be so
Cloud leveled up. Let's have Cloud just top everybody off. He didn't quite top off Tifa, so let's have Barret, Kira, Tifa. Okay. All good to go. That's back the way we came. Okay, there we go. A few weeks of rust really makes coming back into hardcore specifically a bit dirty. really kind of blasting through the materia though. Let's have Tifa's G-Trap on Elite Grenadier. Maybe I want to do a Blade Burst on these. And Cloud's dead. Forget, do I? I do not have any revives. That's my bad. Because I should definitely have that equipped. Because I also need to level it. Where? Maximum Fear is what I'm looking for. That's what it was. Leveled up. I boosted magic up in materia. Okay. Here I got everybody. Let's have Tifa. She doesn't have any spells on. Okay, so I want probably I needed a connected materia so that I can give it the boost. So let's maybe give it to Barret. Take out time and assess. So this will be AP up, and where's revive? I think it's back at the top. Revival materia. Okay. That should fix that. Do I want to switch around Tifa's materia at all? He's definitely built more towards magic right now, but maybe I should give her chakra to start working on. Because I have a completely empty chakra. 20% of HP damage taken. Okay. It's not a great heal, but I need to level up, and that's the main thing. Down this way. And I'm all topped off. No need to worry about health right now. I just need to get back into the habit of switching.
Always do.
Like now. Ow. Try about this one. With the guard on that. Triple slash on the soldiers. I think should probably Blade Burst it there. Ow. Kira on Cloud.
I won't give up. Let's finish this.
Then let's have Ow. Oh, Cloud's dead. Raise Cloud. Tifa's in bad shape. Should try about this one. And then let's go ahead and Star Shower. Okay, everybody's dead. Do Ascension on that one. I think I'm taking a lot more damage than I would have figured. Okay, let's try that battle again. I have to be a little bit more proactive at heals. That's the main thing I learned there. I was trying to wait for prayer to play it a little bit safe. But I had wasted Barrett's ATB gauge trying to burn down one of the shield guys, and it just did not work. Admittedly, going into Chapter 16 as my first hard mode one, it probably wasn't the greatest idea, but I really wanted that weapon so that I could work on leveling it. Alright.
It's on you.
Okay, let's go.
Guess it's my turn.
Bring it. My turn.
Needs to do Infinity's End on the down dog.
Now's our chance.
Let's finish it.
And she needs to Chi Trap on that dog.
Keep it up.
I can probably get a level up. Barrett needs to go ahead and heal Cloud. True strike. Barrett's stunned.
Let's do it. This will take long.
Let's go ahead and heal everybody up. There we go. That's a bit better. I am getting absolutely cornered.
I got this.
And let's go ahead and focus down that riot trooper because they're quite annoying.
Need to heal up. Try me. Let's switch it up.
Let's have her do another Chi Trap.
Finish him off.
Two down.
Guess it's my turn.
I got the level up and I improved shock materia.
Bring it home.
Don't give up.
Get rid of him.
Need my help, do you? Yo, you're up.
We'll get through this.
And what was the dodge ability? I think that was Focus Strike. There we go. Oh, that hurt. That's not good. I didn't realize the Cloud had died.
Got some fight left in you.
I've got you.
Get rid of this one. Ow. And I'm stunned. That's not good.
Not looking good. Feeling good.
Let's just go ahead and ascend.
Gotta give it my all.
Okay.
That's that.
Sure hope no one else knows we're here.
Come on.
That fight was rough, but I managed to pull through. And now let's have Barrett finish healing everybody up. Okay. Not really much reason to grab items, but I might as well. Because I have to do chapter 14 twice, and I'm considering doing the second attempt on either normal or easy mode. Both because it's a long chapter, and it'll require me to fight Hell House multiple times. This is where I came in. Where is the... Looks like this way is the objective. Okay. Made it to the Shinra lobby. Let's go ahead and skip that.
This building's incredible.
A shining monument to corporate greed. One of these days I'm gonna tear it down and burn the rubble.
But not today.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I don't think we should try touching it.
Shit, making life hard.
Let's just keep heading up.
So I should say, but obviously this time I'm going stairs because I
How do we get
went
upstairs?
elevator for
Either
my
the
normal playthrough.
elevator or the emergency stairwell.
Isn't the lab we're looking for on one of the top floors? I vote we take the elevator.
I don't have an authorized keycard. Okay, so that item didn't save. Do I have to check each of them?
No getting upstairs without a key card, huh?
Think we're gonna need a few before this is over.
Pretty sure I saw one lying around.
The reception desk.
Let's maybe... Okay, I can skip that. I'm not sure how long each of these cutscenes are.
Okay, guys, wish me luck.
You be careful.
Aren't I always?
Okay. I would say I'm also leveling up white fast for just kind of in general. Like I think just in this one chapter, I've already gained
Shit, keep up.
at least 2 or 3 levels
Are you okay?
and a bunch of materia finished up.
I thought I was dead for sure.
Okay, I want to check if there is a chest where the weapon used to be. There is. It's just a regular chest now. Oop. Gotta get on the car. So let's see what they swap it out with. Even though I most certainly won't be able to use it for this mode. It's a regular potion. Okay. So the only thing I guess it means that I have to focus on is I have to remember to talk to the mayor's assistant. I think it is at least twice. Because that was the weapon that I missed playing through this the first time.
Hand over hand, huh? That's fine. Bring it on.
And then after that, I should have every weapon available. I can give it to Barrett so that he can focus on getting his last ability. And then it's just a matter of, I guess, finishing up my levels and starting to hunt down for manuscripts. I'm trying to decide how I want to do the, I guess, character relations for Chapter 14. That's one thing I'm a bit iffy on, and I'll definitely need a guide for Barrett's. So I'll need to see which chapters matter for him. And he'll probably be the last one I do. I'll probably go for Tifa's ending
This
in
isn't
Chapter
so
14
bad.
as my next kind of big goal. And
Pretty
then
close now.
Chapters
Just need
17
to
and
make it over
18 will
there.
be the last things I do. Because Chapter 17 has the super bosses that I have to pretty much max out weapons for. And then Chapter 18 is obviously the final chapter, and going against the final boss after getting everything fully buffed just seems appropriate.
Almost there. Just need to get across those platforms.
Okay. And I might try the bike minigame with Jesse is my next big focus. Because I don't think I have to worry about any major dialogue there. Alright. I can always check Barrett's thing before I started to see if Jesse's chapter has any major effects on the dialogue.
That's some fine work.
I might be able to disable security from here.
Let's go ahead and skip. Okay. On to the stairs. I don't think it's worthwhile to check for items because I can't use them. So I might as well just go for progression. Also, how is my materia looking now that I got several level ups? Magnify is maxed. Elemental materia is still going up. ATB assist is going up. ATB when staggering an enemy. Revival is almost halfway. I don't think there's anything I particularly want to swap in. Okay. I don't think Gil will help me much. I don't think there's anything significant I still need to get with Steel. I could level 2 prayers. 2 prayers might not be a bad move. I forgot that she has ATB boost. Maybe swap HP up for Aerith's Prayer. Because getting Prayer Max is probably going to be a very significant later on.
You have got to be shitting me.
Nope. We're a lot less likely to get caught this way.
But a lot more likely to die of boredom.
It's only 59 floors.
Nothing to it.
Well, at least it ain't a race. Small blessing.
Okay. Now for the climb.
Wonder what it's like up there.
More security and restrictions. It's not gonna get any easier.
We're gonna be exhausted by the time we finally get to the top.
As long as you pace yourself, you'll be fine.
Maybe we should take a quick break.
Come on, Barrett.
You can stop if you want. Could even say it's for me.
Just say you can't hack it.
I'll hack you, jackass.
Ugh, that's enough from both of you. Stupid arguments aren't gonna get us there faster.
But Tifa, I wasn't...
Not now. Save it for the top.
Okay.
Hey, wait up. Guess these labs and shit are all the way at the very top.
Yep, the very top.
That's good to know.
Cloud, keep an eye on Barrett.
Copy.
What was that? I don't think I heard you. Speak up.
I'll keep an eye on Barrett.
Thanks for the assist.
I am absolutely not keeping an eye on Barrett.
Whatever.
Okay.
I said, wait up.
Hey guys, where are you?
Hey, just a few floors behind you.
Oh? You're sounding better.
Think I've got like a stair climber's high.
Glad to hear it.
It's kind of interesting how only some of the floors have like name tags pop up. I wonder if they're the same ones that appear in the elevator.
You tired?
I was. But I'm feeling okay now.
What are we waiting for? Let's roll!
You really are doing better.
We gotta keep moving. To keep moving. Woo. Woo.
Hard to argue with that. Let's go.
Oh, okay. What floor was that? 39, so about 10 more. Wait, 20 more? I think it was 59. I kind of wish that MP was going up during this. But also Tifa has 69 MP, so nice.
But tell me, these stairs, are these stairs ever gonna end?
I don't know. Ask the stairs.
I don't think the stairs are talking.
Well, duh. I mean, duh.
I was joking.
That's enough from both of you.
This is some good banter. Okay. I kind of wish they at least like put some crates or something.
Worst route ever. Give me a suicidal last stand. At least that'd have an end.
Let's shut up.
Yes, let's.
Why?
Because wishing for trouble might bring it.
Yep. And you're in no state to fight anyway.
So, what should I do?
Shut up and move.
Okay. I also didn't notice it was counting up in the bottom right. That's kind of a nice touch to show where everybody is.
This sucks! I want to go back!
You want to go down all those stairs you just climbed?
I did hear that there is alternate dialogue options if you go down at that point, but I never actually looked into whether that was true or whether that's just a rumor that people started spreading.
Another day, another struggle. Climbing stairs, so much trouble.
Or at least if it's like before people reach the top where Tifa's waiting. Because after this, all the characters go back to normal.
Cloud, slow down. Cloud, slow down.
The end.
Made it.
The real challenge starts now. Okay, let's go.
Okay, and I already saw this scene. So now, made it up to the lobby area. I can't skip this.
You must be here for our grand tour. Visitors have access to floors 60, 61, 62, as well as floor 63.
Okay, I definitely can't skip this.
You will proceed in that order. By the exit of each floor, you will find a device that will allow you to update the key card in your possession, thereby allowing you to access the next floor. And now begins your grand tour. Please enjoy the Shinra experience.
Why has this whole thing gotta be such a big pain in the ass?
I don't know about you, but this is kind of weird.
You think everything's going too well?
Yeah, I do. Think this is a trap?
Ha! If it is, then bring it on. Let's get this party started.
Okay. I think it was certain elevators. I think it's over this way.
Man, why we gotta get all these damn key cards just to get anywhere?
This is Shinra HQ. How did you expect?
Says the former company man himself. Guess you know about all the rules, regulations, and red tape. It's like coming home, huh?
I also did forget about
Yes,
the training room that I think is a part of this chapter. I think it's the last half, and that might be something I have to do for hard mode specifically. No, 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 no. Don't go back to title screen. I thought this was another cutscene. And that was almost a big mistake. I can skip most of the exhibits, but I think there's a
up a little.
place where they end up making me wait on each of them.
Highly of himself.
Hey everybody! How's the grand tour? I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Wasn't it fun to learn about Shinra and our esteemed president? And to get a peek at the president's mementos? That was super cool!
Okay, so I think I just have to wait for this part. I think the door won't open up until they finish the presentation. I'm just gonna hang out here for a minute.
Now, moving along. The next exhibit will teach you about the important work we do here, by giving you a closer look at each of our divisions. I hope you're ready to be amazed, because you simply won't believe all the exciting adventures we have here.
These all look so familiar.
Because we've destroyed a bunch of them already.
I guess it is kind of nice to get this chapter out of the way, because there is just kind of a lot of waiting
Impressive, wasn't it? I hope you enjoyed
and wandering
learning
around.
about our divisions and the wonderful ideas and solutions that are produced to benefit us all. Here at Shinra, we strive to ensure the safety of all residents around the clock. Now, moving along, the next exhibit will teach you all about the miracle of Mongo energy and our reactors, as well as the city of Midgar itself. So come on!
This is Midgar, our home.
Okay. I think there's...
Congratulations! You can call yourself a proud Shinra scholar. Now,
I would say there's one
moving
more
along,
exhibit floor that'll be
next
even
you'll
shorter
learn
because it was almost all
progress in
cutscene.
advanced Science and technology. Please proceed to the 61st floor, the Visual Entertainment Hall.
And then I immediately go to the floor with the
Welcome to
mayor.
Visual Entertainment Hall, where we showcase Shinra's cutting-edge technology. Through an immersive visual and audio experience, please relax and enjoy the show.
And then after that is where I will get Barrett's weapon. I don't know if it's before or after the conversation with the mayor, but I just have to make sure I talk to his assistant twice each time until I get the weapon.
You can call yourself a proud Shinra expert. Your mission is to go out and tell everyone about the wonders of Shinra. Next, you'll be visiting the repository for Shinra's expertise and know-how. Please make your way to the 62nd floor, the corporate archive.
What the?
Okay.
The mayor is waiting. The mayor is waiting.
Okay, so I have to talk to the mayor first. And that'll give me the last weapon, hopefully. Assuming I didn't miss anything or forget about somebody. Then I just have to give that to Barrett and have him master it. I feel like I
If you
could
require additional assistance, please
go
do
to
not
early chapters if I
hesitate to
wanted.
ask.
So can you tell us anything about this collaborator?
Certainly I could do just that, but a man in my position must conduct his affairs with discretion. Which is to say that that which has been requested cannot be freely given, if you take my meaning.
You want money?
Disclosing confidential information entails considerable risk. Due compensation is to be expected. In this particular instance, that would amount to 10,000 gil.
Rip us off more, why don't you?
The 64th floor is reserved for our executives. The individual you seek is fastidious and well-dressed. This individual likes to visit the 63rd floor to decompress from the stress of the job.
That really all you got for us?
Oh, are you dissatisfied with your purchase? How unfortunate. Perhaps this will help preserve our relationship.
Huh?
An expression of my gratitude and appreciation.
Huh, that's better.
Okay. Time for a bit of management because that... Oh, that's gonna be a lot of points. That'll give me the point blank ability. I think once I master that, then I get the achievement. If I have the understanding, or if I'm understanding it correctly. So I don't think it's just getting every weapon, I think it's also getting the achievements for said weapons. So first, let's get all this materia. And then okay, so what's left now? Max HP attack power. Damage dealt by critical hits. Dealt by basic attacks. All of these are low HP and crit. Ability crit, right? So my abilities will crit a little bit more often. Probability of landing a crit. Critical damage. Let's go max HP. Okay. And then let's finish off with the magic attack power. Okay. So 5 slots there, 2 6 slots there. I'll get 1 new slot. And it slightly boosts his magic attack at the cost of physical attack. Now I need to give Barrett new materia. So right now I have 2 fires. 2 healings, 2 ices, 2 lightnings. I'm working on a second wind. I don't know if a second barrier is worth it. I feel like that's just not worth the extra MP that it'll cost. HP absorption might be nice. Okay. That should be Barrett's last weapon.
Is working with Avalanche.
Would have been nice to know. Idiots at HQ should have kept us in the loop.
So now, I just need to actually get the ability for it. I got 3,000 gil back. I think I have to go down to the elevator. I think that's the elevator. And then go up to the next floor, find the other, like, resistance sympathizer. I think I can do the training from there.
So, about
I don't know if I remember exactly where he is. But I want to say he might be by the training device, or at least he takes me to the training device.
Where loyal Shinra employees relax and recharge.
It's pretty late, but I bet people are still here dealing with the aftermath of Sector 7.
It's their own damn fault.
Stay focused. We need to find this guy.
Yeah. Guess I better get working on my conversations.
Okay.
They look busy.
I think it's
Where are
back
you,
here.
Mr. Collaborator?
I think we just need to start talking to people who look the part.
Remember, say mayor.
If they say the best, then we have a winner.
The hell's that?
Combat sim. You can use it to train for battle in a virtual space.
There's training in that.
you work here? I don't recognize you. Can I help you with something?
The mayor.
Is the best.
Okay.
I was told to expect you. Need access to upper floors, right?
That's right.
Before I trust you with this key card, I need to see what you can actually do.
Say what?
Do you know what would happen if you got caught? We're putting our lives on the line here. Prove you're worth it. We have a state-of-the-art combat simulator. It can provide a real challenge, let me tell you. If you beat the sim, then the key card is all yours.
I just have to talk to him again.
Well, you gonna call it quits?
Oh, nope. I walk in. And I'm hoping that there's some hard mode achievements, and if I'm lucky, I might get a manuscript from this. If not, then I think manuscripts come from the bosses. If there's nothing here that I can get from the combat simulator, then I won't worry about it. I guess just do normal. I don't know if it particularly makes as much of a difference there. Ow. Block time. I should probably just use the counter.
Don't overdo it.
Alright. Ow. What does point blank do? All ATB charges deliver close range attack and send enemies flying. Ow.
Let's do this. It's on now.
Focus thrust. Give her on bright strength. Ow. Let's just do maximum. Actually, I don't know how to level up point blanks. I think I just need to hit. Didn't kill him.
Hang back.
True strike on cutter. There we go. Okay. Oh, that was it? Mega Potion, Molotov Cocktail, and Ether. All things I can't use.
Alright, I've seen enough. I'm a man
Can't
of my
skip.
word. Here, this key card will grant you access to the 64th floor. You can use the elevator to get there. Once you're up there, just what is it you plan on doing?
We came to get one of our friends. She's being held in a research lab somewhere.
A lab? Then she must be with Professor Hojo. It won't be easy to get to her. Access to R&D is limited to authorized personnel only.
We'll find a way in. Know where we can find Hojo?
A board meeting is scheduled to start soon. It's being held in the main conference room. President Shinra, Professor Hojo, and the other directors will be in attendance.
Think they like surprises? We can even take the president as a hostage. Think of the leverage.
Try it, and security will be on your asses in seconds.
We need to find out what they're planning.
So you want to spy in their meeting? I have an idea. Head to the men's restroom. You can climb into the air ducts there. They go all the way to the conference room.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay. What does Charlie have to say?
Continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
I forgot that now that I'm getting essentially a bunch of money that I can't use, I also realized I completely forgot how blue materia works. But now I can just, like, cash out to Charlie because I don't think there's any other big purchases that I still have. VR missions, I've already got everything because I need to do.
All of your future battle intel submissions.
I need to max out revive before I can use it. I'm not sure if it's worthwhile to just have HP absorption on to level it. I think it'd be better connected to an ability. So maybe I should level a stat boost instead. Like, I have a few HP ups that I could get. I could just give him experience up, because Aerith isn't in my party and she's the one who had it prior. Okay, that's probably better. And I've already gotten... Okay. I think Cloud was 39 and everybody else is like 40. Like right on 40, so I've gotten about 3 levels on average for each of my party members. Which isn't bad for a single chapter in hard mode, with notably few enemies. I don't have Aerith. 2 solo battles for Aerith. So I can't do that one. I think that's a chapter 17 thing, that I get access to that. Because I don't think there's any way to come back here with Aerith to like this specific spot. How am I doing on health? I'm full on health. So there's no reason to do the bench. And I think the last music disc I need is in chapter 14, which will be a while before I do that. So I think I needed to get a perfect on the dance practice minigame, and that was the last one I needed.
Hope you get him soon.
The hell's taking him so damn long?
Or is it upstairs that I had to go? Is there an elevator up there that I forgot about?
It's like they said on the news. They're just agents of Wutai.
Or am I notably overcomplicating it and I just need to find the way out that I came in?
Today we welcome a special guest, Shinra's Director of Public Security, who has an important message to share with us.
Everyone here at Shinra is deeply saddened and outraged by this unconscionable act of terrorism. But at the same time, we will not be cowed by threats or violence. To the people of Midgar, I make this vow. We will find the villains responsible and bring them to justice. Are you listening, Avalanche? You cowardly dogs! Run all you like. Shinra is coming.
War was over.
Do you think the other plates are in danger?
Is it true that Wutai is gonna attack us again?
I don't think that had anything to do with it. Is it out this way? This seems right. There we go. Okay.
Yeah,
I want to see one thing on Barrett first. His proficiency bonus is staggering an enemy. No wait, that's for Gatling Gun. Finish off an enemy. So I just have to use Barrett to secure kills, and then he'll be done with point blank.
That's right. We only get one chance. Hojo should be at that board meeting, so that'll buy us some time. We need to plan this just right.
I think it's up here. I can't quite remember. It's saying to go up, so I'm assuming that's right. Conference rooms.
Do you think that's where Professor Hojo is?
Where he should be.
What's the plan?
Little bit of recon. Need to find a way to infiltrate that room.
you hear the word. It's coming out of your mouth. We just gotta find that bathroom so we can get into the air duct. Ask anyone here. They can point us in the right direction.
No thanks. We can find it on our own.
Okay. I'm still not entirely sure which chapter I want to do after this.
Alright, I'll wait out here.
Huh? You can't hang out here.
Like, I feel like
It'd be
chapter
better if
1
you
would
waited
definitely
inside.
be
Maybe, but this
the
is...
easiest combat-wise.
Oh, never mind. You're right.
But it will also probably have serious, like, dialogue choices that I have
thank
to make
God. No one's in here.
in order to win Barrett over.
Show them what the ones down below look like.
Come on. Let's just find that duct.
Gotcha.
Okay. Is this skippable? Yes, it is. Unfortunately, I'm gonna assume that the air duct section isn't. I wonder if it's possible to get more variations of blue materia from multiple playthroughs, because they did replace things like treasure chests that I had found. But I don't exactly know if there's anything like that for materia. Or if they just put like a regular chest in place of it like they did the weapons. I don't think this was the materia way. No. So I need to go back. Oop. I think it was the second series of vents had a materia at the end before. And if they replace it there, then that might mean that I can get multiple versions of like blue materia, which is notably scarce. Like I might be able to get 2 magnifies, for example, which I think is from chapter 14, which would give me more reason to try to get chapter 14 done faster. Okay. And then the other option, like I said, was doing the bike minigame chapter next, which may require multiple attempts depending on how well I do. Because I think I have to finish it above a certain health threshold. Okay, so the materia did come back, but I don't know if this is a different one than from before. Or a different one than before. It's an HP up, which I don't... I would have to check if it's the same one that I got when I was here last time. Because if you can get multiple types of materia doing that, then I think chapter 14 would probably have one of the strongest things, because you could just load up on magnifies by doing like the first quarter of the chapter. Which would then mean that you can make every spell cast essentially an AoE. Which would be incredibly strong.
I'm telling you, I saw him.
Not so much on hard mode, but just in general. Like, it would probably make it slightly more magic efficient. Although the damage output would be notably decreased. So you couldn't, like, focus fire an enemy down, you'd have to pretty much focus them down in groups. But I'm getting pretty close to the end of this chapter now. So I may have to take a brief break to look up Barrett's required dialogue options and see what I want to do from there. Because I think it would be ideally the best to focus on a chapter where either Cloud is solo or where I'm with Barrett, so that I can make sure his weapon ability is done. And also, like, I already have him leveling Revive. Granted, it's pretty easy to swap to Aerith in that case. And if it was even, like, really desperate, I could just go with Tifa to have her level it. And unfortunately, I kind of wish that there was a way between battles to top off my MP. That's the one notably difficult thing part about this is that I've spent so much of this chapter with the same amount of MP because there's no way for me to get it back. And it's not immediately dangerous, but I don't know how fast I build up MP during fights.
So first, or perhaps instead.
Okay.
This is definitely the one.
I also have to remember to use Tifa's ATB boost more. Since I remember that she had it, unless I took it off and also forgot. I think I'm at a boss now. And then I think there's only a couple more fights after that, and then it's the end of the chapter. Oh, hi.
Here we go.
And I've already scanned everything here, right? Yes, I have.
No holding back.
Yeah, that's a grab. Oh, Cloud's dead. Just outright. Let's have Barret go ahead and revive him. Barret apparently has to revive Tifa. Cloud is in bad shape, so I need to get some AoE down. Ow. Raise Cloud. I need probably Tifa. She has Shiva. What were the weaknesses? Lesser resistance to fire, no absorbed elements. Maybe wait. Okay, I need a group heal when I get a chance.
No holding back.
What is Cloud? He has a free.
Don't overdo it. I got this.
And Barret has Chocobo and Moogle. I think Aerith might have the one that I needed. But let's just go Chocobo and Moogle.
Don't let me down, y'all.
Because him taking out the little guys might actually be quite good. Chocobo kick.
Let's do this.
And Chocobo kick. Also on the specimen. Let's get another Chocobo kick. Ow. I walked right into poison. Let's have Tifa go ahead and Chi Trap on him. Cloud might be in trouble.
Be careful.
Need
a breather.
think I might have broke Cloud loose. Do I want to maybe Braver?
Sorry.
Barrett's out of MP, that's kind of a problem. But I think Chi Trap might be better here. Ow. I was thinking giving her Unbridled Strength might be worthwhile.
Here we go.
Triple Slash, the little ones.
After you.
I got this.
Stampede might finish off everybody. Or all the little ones at least. Cloud has enough for one good heal. Ow. Cloud is at 1 health. That's not a good place to be. Oh, that was a combo. It's using Rake. Okay. Rake isn't too bad, but let's do a limb break. Maybe get a prey. Okay. Next phase. He's got more little guys up. And they're buffed. Ow. Maybe get another prey. Okay, so they take more damage and Cloud's dead.
Take the lead.
Ow. Do I have enough to raise Cloud? Yes, I do. Ow. Let's have Barrett maybe do a focus shot on his left claw. And then maybe have Tifa do another Unbridled Strength. Oh, that's not good. Cloud's down. Barrett does not have enough MP to revive him. Barrett's dead. Tifa has 1 hit point left.
This can't be how it ends.
Okay. So the problem there is, I think I need to just give Tifa a heal so that she can help out. Because she's not... I was kind of figuring he might be weak to something like fire. But Tifa's sitting there with almost full MP while everybody else was kind of on the brink. And I think having Barrett dual manage heals and reviving as a support wasn't great. But for my first attempt at a hard mode boss, I don't think that was too bad. Especially because this is one that has a lot of smaller enemies. I'm not going to use ice, so I might as well give her... Oops. Full heal. I don't know exactly what luck does, but I feel like it's the wrong move to have here, and I should be leveling a magic up. Okay. Back into the boss. It definitely doesn't help that, like, Barrett is my only one with rays.
Don't move.
And he was basically out of MP, which pretty much clinched that it was gonna go down. I guess it's like trying to keep the person with rays at decent hit points is. And let's do Blade Burst on one of these. Ow. I need to get better at blocking. My missed blocks are definitely not great. But let's have him just go ahead and get prey in. Okay. Let's have Tifa now get a big Kiragan Cloud, because he's the only one really damaged.
No need to
Ow. Oops, and I also forgot to give
We gotta switch it up.
my party a little bit better summon, but let's just do Ifrit.
Have fun.
Chocobo wasn't bad, but I don't think it was quite doing enough work for me.
No holding back. Let's switch it up.
I can still fight.
Star Shower.
Take the lead.
And Cloud's dead. Trying to break him out of that
You'll get through this.
is not the easiest. Oh, and that activated Hellfire. That's not good.
See you soon.
We gotta switch it up.
Guess it's my turn.
My turn.
Ow.
Gotta be careful.
Cloud's dead already.
I didn't say you could sit this one out.
Race him again. Tifa needs to heal herself a lot. Okay. Ow. Ow. Let's get Akira on Cloud.
Mind taking over?
Need my help, do you? I'm counting
Taking
on
over.
you.
All right.
I need to get a little bit better at countering him. That's a problem that I'm particularly having right now. Is that I'm just not getting my counters off. Blade Burst.
Don't give
And Star Shower. And Maximum Fury, let's just whittle down the pack. Ow.
Let's do this.
Tifa definitely needs a heal. And she's dead. I should probably counter stance. I didn't see he was aiming for me. Let's have Barret go ahead and raise Tifa, and then Cloud can go ahead and Kirag on Tifa, and that'll top him off.
It's on you.
I got this.
Ow. Barret can go ahead and use damage taken how easily you're around it.
Here we go.
What do I want to hit him with now? Let's maybe just buff. Do a little bit of an AoE buff. I managed to break it. Swap. Can't see what he's doing. He's in a regular hit.
Now you're in for it.
Limit Ascension on the specimen.
Gotta give it my all.
Let's have Tifa go ahead and throw a Cure Aga at Cloud while he's doing his limit. Barret can go ahead and focus shot on the specimen. Okay, next phase. It's notably going better, and I still have at least one raise backed up in case I need it. Cloud can go ahead and Blade Burst. Get the specimen. Everybody self-destructed. Tifa should probably buff herself. Barret can go ahead and do that. Cloud, I just need him to not die right now and get a Kirag off. There we go. Barret, I'll wait on. But Tifa needs to unbrown strength, and Cloud needs to finish up this attack. And then True Strike. And then Cloud needs to Infinity's End. And then Barret. Let's have Barret just pray and heal everybody up. I forgot to use the Omni Strike. That was my bad. Oh, I almost saved her. Just a little bit too late. Barret can go ahead and raise.
Let's do this.
Oh. Tifa can go ahead and limit to finish him off. And then Cloud. Kira on everybody. Got him. And I got the Art of Swordplay for Cloud. Okay.
Hey, Hojo's getting away.
Well, that's the end of the chapter, basically. Now it's just getting through the story stuff. I didn't realize that Cloud now has 39 upgrade points. How much until he levels? He's pretty close to a level, but I think it's still safe to slot in my points. Magic attack power, bloodsucker. So it's either heals on kills. Buff duration isn't worth it. Limit break damage might not be bad. I feel like aerial attack damage boost is definitely too situational to say. It might be better for... I think Bloodsucker might be good, just as a little bit of a between, like, mini battle buff to try to save up MP for later bosses. Tifa also got some more level ups. That's low HP, more HP. Crit boosted low HP, so let's get that buff. Because if it's hit point based, then I think that means that I need more hit points, generally. Okay. Because that basically puts her 10% range at 500 instead of like 400 per se. Let's heal up. So it's like, although benches aren't ideal, it's still better than nothing, like getting hit points back. Because that saves me, that gives me at least one cast if I find a bench before I have to burn a heal. Skip that. Okay. Oh, hi. I thought that was pretty much the end of the chapter. That was actually my mistake. Blade Burst on one of the Riot Troopers. Okay. Let's have Tifa. Use Star Shower. One of the Grenadiers. I think Triple Slash might be better here. I just did on the wrong guy. That was my bad.
Need a breather.
Need my help.
Max up here. And he's done.
Need to heal up.
All set. It's on you.
Watch and learn. Go bloated asshole.
Ow. Let's do that. Make it a little bit harder for him to interrupt. There we go. Gotta level up for Cloud and Barret again. I think only 6 levels left, and I'll have maxed out 3 of my characters. Oh, hi.
After you.
I got it.
Cloud's unconscious. Barret does have enough MP to revive him, but I have to build him up. Except Barret's dead. That's not good. Ow. And I'm dead. They hurt a lot. Maybe I should have stayed Cloud and tried to block their melee before this battle. Okay. That was less than ideal. It was also a case where they focused Barret for some reason, and I don't really know why. Because I think if they didn't kill Barret, I would have at least had a chance to make a comeback, but they focused him really hard after they took down Cloud. Okay. So if they do a melee attack, I have to try to block that. And he's dead.
I didn't say you could sit this one out. So now.
Let's have Barret go ahead and revive Cloud.
Give him hell.
Then let's have Cheat Trap. Tifa's dead.
Hold on, I'm
and
coming.
Barret has 35 hit points. They're really... Ooh, that's not good. I don't have the MP for this fight.
Won't last long. Let's do this. Gotta be careful. Let's do this.
Let's do Infinity's End. If I can get one of them down, I might be safe.
Brace yourself. Let's get this over with.
That's not good. And Barret's dead from the self-destruct explosion. I think Cloud just doesn't have the hit points going into this to survive, and he doesn't have the MP right now to deal with them. Which is putting me in a really complicated situation because they hit really hard and they aren't particularly easy to interrupt. But the only person who can really stand against them is Tifa. So I pretty much have to keep Tifa. I have to keep Barret and Cloud alive. Enough for Tifa to heal either Cloud or Barret.
Here we go. After you.
Okay, but that's basically impossible, as I just realized. Let's do Kiraga on Barret.
No need to panic.
Let's have Barret to go ahead and raise Cloud. Then let's have a Chi Trap on this one. And then a Kiraga on Cloud.
Get in there.
Say your prayer.
Watch this.
And then let's have Cloud. Can't do a big heal, so let's have him do a small one.
Need my help, do you? Hit fire.
Ow. Barret needs to pray at the first opportunity. Actually, Tifa can probably heal Barret. Let's have Cloud use Infinity Send as soon as he can. Couldn't quite finish him. And then let's have her use G-Trap. Try to get this one ejected. Barret should probably go ahead and Kira Tifa. Never mind. I should have saved it for the raise. Ow. Cloud's dead. Barret does not have enough hit points to revive him. Point blank whiffed, that's not good. Okay, this is a rough place to be in generally. And Barret's dead. Watching out for those skewers seems to be the biggest thing. But I do feel like this battle is doable. I just don't know if it's better to focus one down completely, including the pilot inside, or if it's better to try and get everybody out of the suits and then try to focus them down from there. Because I feel like once they're out of the suit, all they have is melee abilities, which will put me in a better position, usually. Because it means that I can stagger them more. But while they're in the robot suits, they have guns, and their guns are actually probably the biggest thing dealing damage to me. Let's have Cloud do Kier, because that's all he can afford.
No holding back.
Fight's not over yet.
Tifa can go ahead and heal a Cloud.
Here we go.
Then go ahead and finish them. Barret can focus shot the other one. He's unconscious. This is a bad place to be in.
Let's do this.
I don't exactly know everything that went wrong there. Like, it started out pretty well, and then it very quickly spiraled into the absolute worst. It was like Barret, for some reason, decided to walk into the eject area. Or he stayed there, I don't know which. And that meant that I lost my raise. And then Tifa got picked off after that. And then it's Cloud, who was already low health for most of the fight. Okay. This is weirdly like the roughest fight, and I think it's just because there was a boss before this, followed by a large group of hits, or a large group of enemies. Cloud's dead. Barret's dead, that's not good.
Fight's not over yet.
That was a bad time for me to try to overcharge.
This can't be how it ends.
Okay. So, the main thing I learned there is it's not worthwhile to try to counter their skewer. Even though skewer is a particularly easy ability to counter, it costs too much damage to be worth it, and I should just try to dodge it. So I think it was like 1,200 damage after I had healed up. And that was 1,200 block damage. Unless that was how much I blocked. But I don't think that's how it works. I think I take damage, and then the number that showed up is how much I took. So essentially, I healed up Cloud with a little bit of his MP that was left. And then it immediately died because he had no health. Cloud's dead. I need a Kiraga on Barret. I think Tifa just might have died there. Let's raise Cloud.
Let's do this.
They aren't particularly great at dealing with the skewer. I may have to take control of somebody who's about to be skewered. Now, stop with the bullets.
Gotta be careful.
All set.
Cloud's dead. Tifa needs to heal herself. Tifa's dead. Barret needs to raise Tifa.
Let's turn this around.
That gun is so annoying. Like, I feel like that's the one ability that I just cannot deal with.
I got this.
I need Tifa to... Ooh, this is rough. I only have enough for 2 Kiras.
Throwing in the towel.
Managed to save Barret.
Keep it up.
Then she can go ahead and cure herself. I may have to restart from before the first fight. I think I just am not... I don't have enough health to deal with both of these guys. I didn't see the other guy using skewer. Barret's unconscious. G-trap. Limit. And Star Shower. Okay. Now, G-trap. Okay. G-trap. And another limb break for some reason. Okay. That was probably the most clutch.
Aerith, you okay? Thank you. No big.
Okay. And I think that's the end of the chapter now. Everything stinks. Everything is awful. I I need a bench. Is there a bench around here? I don't think there's any. I want to say there's no more enemies left. But I would just prefer there to not be any more red around the screen. Like, I think that's the last batch of enemies. Okay, can't skip this.
What? You want to go?
Stop. This child's a friend.
Okay. So I can skip that one. I just had to wait until the cutscene actually started. For some reason Cloud got some health back.
Together we will reclaim our world. Mother, they have come again.
Okay. I think that's the end of chapter 16. And I got the only manuscript that was listed. Do I don't think it's gonna kick me right into chapter 17. So let's save. Let's see how this works. Okay, because now I should just be able to go to chapter select. I finished on hard, and it's marked as finished on hard. So now it's just a matter of, like, I could do chapter 15. I could... I'm not sure which ones I would want to do next. I could do chapter 11. I don't think there's... Let me take a peek at what Barrett's dialogue options are. Because if I can get a chapter finished like chapter 1 with perfect Barrett dialogue options, then it might make it easier in the long run. So I will be right back. Okay, so it looks like there isn't anything in chapter 1. At least not from this thing that I'm looking at. The only ones that they see that they might suspect are in chapters 4, which is after the bike ride, which I do need to do. And after chapter 12, there might be one. So let's just go all the way back to chapter 1. And now get, like, a notably easier segment. And I could probably go into chapter 2 because I'm going for... all I have left are Tifa and Barrett's routes.
Halt! Who goes there? You're up.
So I just need to make sure that I get...
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so.
all of these
Not
guys are
bad.
so much easier. I'm very overleveled for this now. Even though this is hard mode.
Who in the hell? Hands where I can.
I think the load there might have been longer than the scene.
Freeze! Move and we shoot.
Go ahead.
Lighting materia improved.
Nothing to it.
Let me... well, actually I should probably keep lighting on. But I can swap ATB assist temporarily with revive just to keep it leveled. Because as soon as I get revive done, I'll be pretty set. I don't know if I want to leave... oh, and I also need to remember I need to scan an enemy here.
Drop the weapon.
I need to scan the boss of this...
You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded.
at this level. Ow.
Not bad.
In fact, I should probably check what enemies I still need to scan. Okay. Enemy intel. I've scanned all of these. So I need to scan... Yep, Scorpion Sentinel, who is the boss in the Mach Reactor. Airbuster, who is the boss of a later chapter. A couple enemies for the Fat Chocobo fight. And that looks like it. Looks like I've scanned everybody else. I don't know why I'm bothering grabbing items. There's literally no reason to. But it is good to hit boxes because they can restore MP. Because I don't think there's... it might be... I was kind of assuming there was dialogue options in this part. When it's actually just a case of... Cloud says whatever here. And I can't really control it.
Get him, boy!
All right.
And triple slash.
You're done. That's that. Was
I wonder
never
if
in
Bloodsucker
doubt.
is helping here. I want to break the crates. Don't steal my camera now.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Catch up soon!
So basically, I get to... I have to be mean to Aerith. It's pretty much the whole plot thing going forward. I'll get Tifa's resolution before I get Barrett's, because that'll give me an excuse to do all the side quests in Chapter 3, which should give me plenty of levels to hopefully top off any of my stuff that I need.
Huh. Not so fast. We've got company.
And that's kind of my overarching plan for the Chapter 14 resolutions is... I already got Aerith, so I get Tifa, and then I get Barrett to finish it off. But as long as I'm prepared in these early chapters, I should be set.
Let's do this.
Oh, gotta level up.
That.
Probably won't finish leveling up before the end of the chapter, but he'll at least be at a pretty decent spot.
That's that. See ya. Nothing to it.
Okay. I guess there is one thing I could get from money that would be useful, which would be Gil. Or get from chests, I mean. Because I could sell all the extra stuff if I ever really need money. But I don't think there's a whole lot of things that cost money, and I have like 54,000 Gil after buying the most expensive thing left. Okay.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
In 3, 2... Damn, I'm good.
Who's there?
Okay.
He's alone. We can take him. Make it rain.
Easy fight.
Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
So yeah, this chapter is way easier. Which is no surprise.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the pack.
Okay.
Well, what are you waiting for?
So, you know Tifa.
I wonder if skipping... I assume if I have a dialogue option that I have to do, it won't let me skip the scene. I'm wondering if it'll let me jump, like, right to the option. I got Bear back.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. Now for the real show. Ain't no thing.
Okay. Is that done?
Bring it home. Do your job, Merc.
Shut up and move over. That it?
ATB stagger material leveled up. And now let's swap Revival back onto Barrett. And then what I want to give Cloud. I think I need a fire. I think that's what I'm missing. Because he has lightning, wind, and now he has fire. Or Barrett has healing, experience up, and I have a fire summon if I need it. I don't know if... I feel like it's gonna let me do summons on this fight, but I also don't have much of a basis for that. They might still have it locked off, but I do need to upgrade the weapons. Magic attack. I should actually probably give Barrett either fire or lightning. I think Cloud is better with lightning right now because of elemental. So what do I want to take off of Barrett? Oops, that's the wrong thing. They're both about to get a weapon level up relatively soon. He probably doesn't need 2 MP up, so let's give 1 to Cloud. And we'll give Barrett the max fire. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. 10% MP buff.
Look what we have here.
Okay, now lasers.
He's a natural. Not too shabby.
Got some MP back. I also don't know if it changes my current MP if I switch, like, materia around. Like, if it starts me off, or if at least, oops.
You're doing good, soldier. Pretty easy, right?
Like, if it takes me down from max MP, or does it put me at full MP? Because if it puts me at full MP, that would make things easy, because I could just, hypothetically, I think somebody could swap their materia around and then just go back to what they had.
Sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Ha! We can take this hunk of junk!
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
Let's actually save my magic.
Hey! Stop moving!
Let's pin it down. Give it all you've got. Now's our chance. Go!
Don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Let's have him do point blank.
Keep it up.
You ain't gonna get away.
Okay.
Check out this shit right here.
Max Fury, and maybe if I'm lucky that'll finish.
Come on.
Ow.
Get off. Don't just stand there. Help me out, damn it. Of course. It just had to get back up.
Okay.
What are you? 20-something?
First. Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
Okay, so Barrett's Kira does about 3,000 on himself. Okay.
Let's get down there.
You can kind of tell that this chapter is packed with cutscenes because I'm just blasting through it. Okay.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Heads up, boys. Here's inside. I leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Don't overdo it.
All right. Watch and learn.
Maximum Fury on Sentry Ray. Luck Up and MP Up both approved. Okay. Two more level ups.
Hey, did you see me in action?
Must have missed it.
Okay. So far, things are going quite smoothly. And I have so much MP that I'm not really worried about the boss. I feel like since I know the game better, it'll also just be generally a better attempt at the fight. I don't think aerial damage does much for me here, so let's do magic. And let's check... I also want to check Barrett's current proficiency. He's not doing great in proficiency. I need to start using him more. Low HP boosts are all he has left, so I don't want crit defense or magic defense. Let's do physical defense for this boss. I had just enough for that. Okay. I think that's the end of the trash fights. I think all that's left is the boss. If Barrett delivers the final blow... It seems like it's 10% proficiency for delivering the final. Actually, maybe not. Maybe less. I'm not sure what the rate is, or... I can only select 20 minutes. Okay.
Hey,
Hi.
how do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
Huh. No other option, huh?
Shit!
Should I be worried?
Get ready.
Focus rest.
Need my help, do you? Suck on this!
Focus shot.
Let's do this. Okay.
Infinity's End.
You're ready. Take him down.
And next phase. Neat.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense
Spells
system before.
by Rog on the field generator.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
I need to attack him in the butt. Okay.
Here we go. Focus.
Then time for a rip.
You're up.
Okay, that's a good way to
There! Attack it from the rear.
Aye, soldier
avoid
boy.
sweet spot.
Show me what you got. It's my time to shine.
And radiant
Or go down in
plume
flames.
right on the field generator.
Oh, damn it! This thing is tough.
It wouldn't be much
Cloud
of
is
a weapon
in
if
a
it went
real
down
bad
easy.
spot.
Don't compliment the giant scorpion. Hell yeah, baby!
Now's our chance. Give it everything you've got.
Fiery Death on an enemy. Do a focus shot.
I got this.
Ow.
Let's do it. Don't just fight. Adapt.
Okay. And focus shot.
Hang back. how to heal up.
Thundaga.
Buzz off.
I should have probably healed. I was a little bit aggressive.
Heal up and regroup.
And next phase.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take
Okay.
cover behind that debris.
Kiraga on everybody, and then Thundaga on the boss. Oh, he used it twice.
I'll end this. Damn it. Need to heal up soon.
Kira on Cloud.
Strike now, before it fires again. Let's dance, asshole. Keep it together.
There's Hellfire.
Good job.
Maximum Fury, not yet.
Oh, hell! What's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Right leg.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Bert. When I get my chance, I'm gonna blow this bastard the hell up! And that's a problem! Whoa, hit my ass!
A little bit more. Cloud can go ahead and triple slash the legs.
Hey, follow my lead.
No time to waste. Let's take it out quick.
Auto repair starting.
And down goes another.
Okay.
Oh, you in for it now. Firing one off. Hope you don't mind about that.
Got him. 9,000 experience and 30 AP. And I got the Sharpshooter Companion for Barret.
Shit, the ball.
Let's go ahead and just skip this. Okay. So now I just have to escape, basically. There'll be a few fights on the way, but based on the performance so far, they're going to be generally easy. But I have to, again, make sure that I use Barret more. Because he still needs to get that proficiency up.
Concentrate. No holding bits over.
Oh wait, never mind. I don't have Barret with me. Oh yeah, it comes back later.
Go.
It's like after I get to the outside area. Okay.
You okay?
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you?
go ahead and skip that. I don't think it's a particularly long scene.
This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably. I think I see an exit. Come on.
But I do need to make sure that I keep building back MP whenever I happen to see crates. Crates are basically the more useful than ever now. At first it's like, well, you might get like a Mugo medal. I'm full on potions. So that means that I could just outright sell potions if I didn't
You're not helping.
Sorry, it just
want to keep them anymore.
Be focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
And I feel like, just kind of by chance,
I've got you covered. Find us a way out of here.
But then
I feel like my final party is going to end up being
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Barrett and Tifa.
Soldier Boy with me.
Because I don't feel like there's enough choices generally.
Soldier Boy.
They're here.
Unless I...
Take them down. We don't have time for this shit. The clock's ticking.
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need.
Let's get him with point blank. Okay, let me just... I want to see how that affected his proficiency. He's at 60% now. And I think he secured 2 or 3 kills there without using his ability.
Take the lead. Let's do this.
And... finish in. Okay. Proficiency bonus gained. And both Cloud and Bear leveled up. I think that's 2 level ups. Is that enough for another ability? The worst part is probably going to be going through all of my weapons once I have everything opened up. So Barrett has boosted defense when he has low HP now, at least while using that weapon. I don't think there's... That would win. Out of line of sight.
All done.
Did he not get a proficiency bonus there? Or is it only after so many kills he gets one? Okay. I think this way now.
More like we'll both be done. Enough. Don't overdo it.
Maximum Fury on the Sentry Ray. That's the right one. That sucks.
My turn. Hey, catch yourself
up. Trip slash.
It's on you.
Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and just top everybody off. So why not? I think that's the end of the first chapter. And looking at the time, I might push through chapter 2. And I just have to make sure I select the right option for Aerith. Chapter 3 will definitely be something I'll have to do probably next stream. Unless I decide to make time for chapter 4.
Can you walk?
Okay. Please chapter 1 on hard difficulty. So that's 2 more manuscripts down. I wonder if it's... I guess I wonder how much of a punishment towards Barrett's progress would it be if I didn't pick the negative option with Aerith here. I think like the main area that I have to worry about will be the side quests later on. I think that those will be the big testing grounds for like affinity status.
It's me. Gotta do something about that, and soon.
So my plan for the first part is, I'm going to also focus on getting out the dresses. So I need to do all of the things for chapter 3 to get the selection for Tifa again.
Just keep on coming.
And then I need to do 3 side quests, I think it is, for Aerith. And that'll get her mid-tier dress.
Hey, you can figure that out later.
And then for the bear run, I just have to do both those sections again and skip everything.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
How much farther do we have to go?
Not far.
Okay.
That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
Can't wait to see you, Marley.
Can't wait to take a hot shower.
I also have to figure out how I do the other side quest for chapter 14. Because I need to do 2 there in order to get another achievement for doing all the side quests in game.
Attention all citizens.
But yeah, after this section, it's either going to be I do the bike race or I call the stream. It's got to be one of those 2 options.
Last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
Hey, I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
Okay. They do add riot troopers this section which I'm a touch worried about.
I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Of course not. It's healing material.
Did I get actually another healing materia?
I was only trying to help.
Yes, I did.
Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
I can't actually use ethers, so that doesn't do much for me. Okay.
Station's intact.
I don't think there's a whole lot of enemies in this chapter. Like, there were a few groups of them, but I think the boss wasn't particularly serious. I think it becomes a regular enemy later on. I forgot to scan the first boss. Oh, that's entirely my bad. I'll have to do that in my off time. I'll do that after the stream's over, as I'll go back and scan the first boss. That was just me being a dumb. I was like, I even went into my menu and checked to make sure that I still need to do that, and I just completely forgot about it.
The hell?
That sucks. I'll wait until the level cap before I go back to the boss. Because it'll essentially be off-stream grinding if I do it this way, and on hard mode grinding is like not required. I'll be level cap just doing or just making progress. So upset that I forgot to do that, because that's, even though that was a really short chapter, it's still just kind of a notable waste of time that I have to go back and do that. I wonder... I feel like I should just level revive on Cloud during this chapter. I would have preferred to wait and have either Barrett or Aerith use it when I have a party, but I'm not super worried about it right now, and I just kind of want to get it done. I'm just so upset that I forgot that one assess, because I was just absolutely wailing on the boss. And I forgot one of the main reasons I still needed to go back there. Okay. But yeah, I'll do that as soon as Cloud gets to around level 50-ish. Or its level cap, which is level 50. And I'll do that off stream since I missed it. And there's not a whole lot to show there. And I just have to make sure that I re-equip Assess for the Airbuster. And also actually use Assess on the Airbuster. The nice part is, though, Airbuster fight's gonna be, incredibly easy. Okay, I just had to pull up what I have to say to Aerith for this part.
Enough.
Okay. I think that was the correct option. If I got one of them wrong, it doesn't matter. It's like one dialogue option. I'm only doing half of her side quests. Even in like the best case scenario.
That's that. Nothing to it.
Okay. Might as well get that materia that I just happen to remember is there. I don't remember what it is though.
Was never in doubt.
Oh, it's deadly dodge.
Just give it up! Don't run! Take her!
Hey, Buxman! There's nowhere to run!
Let's do this.
Shit.
Target sighted!
Elemental materia leveled up.
Target sighted! Troopers on standby! You are clear with me! Be advised, target is headed for the station!
I see you. That's that.
There we go.
Don't let him escape! Give up!
Ground forces engaging target in Park Plaza. All nearby units
Over there.
and provide immediate support. Requesting immediate reinforcements at Fountain Plaza. Target still mobile. Support. Proceed to rally point at the station.
So much for the direct route. Find another way. Use the rooftops, maybe.
Okay.
But the rooftops are clear.
That's the enemies down there. I'm just grabbing chests effectively in case I want to try to sell something. Or in case I'm like really strapped for money.
Open fire! Shoot to kill!
Rude.
Close call.
Be advised. Target approaching residential area. Steel Hall action immediately.
Target sighted! Get him!
Alright.
It's all or nothing now.
Iron Bangle. That's an easy sell.
Don't underestimate him!
Okay. Over there. Rude.
I'm waiting. No. Not bad.
Okay. A little bit more.
Confirmed. Target has entered residential area.
Further there.
Hold up down in effect. All units.
Is that it?
Let's go ahead and throw a little heal. There we go.
Have eyes on the target! You're mine now!
Not bad.
And I got my MP back.
Target spotted. Moving to intercept.
Easy.
Nothing to it.
Get the bastard! No escape!
I see you. Gotcha.
the Grenadier.
Brace yourself.
Here we go. Level 49. He's almost max level. So that part where I said wait till level 50, that'll probably come pretty soon. That was bad. And let's do Blade Burst on Riot Trooper.
No holding, it's over. Let's do this. Let's
Easy.
go.
Okay. Here's a group.
Get ready. Enough.
And Blade Burst.
That's that.
So nice having these leg and game abilities this early on.
Enough of you.
Ow. This is like the only fight that I was kind of worried about because I feel like Riot Troopers are a weird matchup for Cloud.
Alright, anytime now.
But also he can just like do this.
Stop resisting!
Anytime now.
Oh, that's not good. That's less than ideal. Kira. Maybe Thundaga? I forget what he's weak against. He's weak against fire, which I don't have.
Get ready. Try me. Brace yourself. It's on now. You're mine.
Okay. Didn't have enough time to get Infinity Zend off, so let's do that. 4,500 experience. I got the Art Sword play. And another 10 sword points. And I think that's chapter 2 done.
A lot of people here.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order?
Okay, so that went well.
We've got a crowd to hide in. Head for the front of the train and hold there.
And that'll take me right into chapter 3, which I'm probably gonna wait on. Because there's this... Actually... Yeah, I'll wait on chapter 3. I think I'm gonna give chapter 4 a shot. Because chapter 4, other than the bike section, is pretty short.
Help, Cloud, please? I can't stop thinking about it. The bomb I made shouldn't have produced an explosion that big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't a reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing? You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
Okay.
What kind of...
Like, the only reason I want to wait on chapter 3 is that I feel like it's gonna take a while.
You hear that suit? Shinra creed my ass.
Because I know that I have to do every side quest in order to get Tifa's next dress.
Let's get this out of the way.
Because I got her the sporty
Personally,
outfit, so I need to get
find
her
visual
the
aids make
exotic
dull stuff
outfit.
A lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it
And
as
then the
an
third time around when I go
initiation
for
rite.
Barrett's route,
How many times do I have to
she'll
tell you
get the
people,
default dress
I'm
because I
not
won't do any side quests for
There's
her.
such a thing as...
Which will pretty much just work itself out. Complete chapter 2 in hard difficulty. So let's try chapter 4. I can't say I'm going to beat it today because I'm not sure how good I am at the bike section. But I would like to get that out of the way if I could. So let's go ahead and save it. This will probably, and Cloud's the only one who's really in chapter 4. So he'll hit level cap then. And then I can focus on, like, immediately after, well, Barrett won't be level cap though. Barrett is currently 49. Everybody except Aerith is level 49. So it seems like they're leveling up together, which is convenient. If Cloud and Barrett are both level 50, then as soon as I end stream, I'll go and finish up that one assess. And all that'll really happen other than that is I might get lucky with more AP points. Now this is a buff. Additional materia slot. And that's all I can get. And there's nothing else that's really worthwhile. But that's, I think, 2 materia slots if I get both. What do I want to put on him now? I have 2 finished ice. Wait, material. Let's finish 2 of every element. And I also forgot what I was doing. Which is I have to go to the next chapter. Chapter selection. Calgary help Jesse in her secret topside job. Yep, that's the one. Okay, if I can finish this chapter and get the achievement, I'll be generally happy with today's progress. There's one relatively difficult chapter, and then 3 easy ones would be a nice way to round off the day. Because 16 is notably one of the more, on the more difficult end of chapters, if I can say so myself, because there are just a lot of groups of enemies that are pretty rough. It might have been easier if I was level capped. Oh, and we're right into it.
So far, so good.
Alright, here comes the hard part.
And that is?
The fake IDs may have held up, but from this point on, if we get pinged by a scam...
They'll come for us.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh, man. Just like that?
No need to worry. They
Okay.
Loud, remember? Hey, you do know how to drive, right?
Soldiers get mandatory training.
Well then, you gonna take my breath away? Make my head spin with your amazing skills?
Don't blame me if you get sick.
Right.
if this goes poorly, I may have to do this a few times.
Someone's having fun.
How can I not? Pursued by villains, a young couple thrust together by fate race through the neon street night.
Get off.
Okay, so I have to get through this with, I think, 75% health.
Straight to legal force?
What, so you just pull over if they ask nicely?
Alright.
Got a point.
See? Don't go holding back now.
So far, so good.
The cold-eyed mercenary's heart suddenly begun to melt.
Nope.
I won't forget that. Wait, is it just me or did we slow down?
Just
Oops. So the big test is probably going to be at the boss.
I think we've bitten off more than we can chew. What do we do?
shut up.
Can't take it by ourselves.
Hey, looks like they shoot pretty much either straight back or to the side.
Well, we need backup.
Feeling good back here.
They don't seem to be able to shoot diagonally.
Got more company.
18's here.
We'll like the sound of that.
We're not screwed, are we?
They gotta watch out for the fire bombs. That's a problem.
I think my heart just skipped a beat.
And it takes two.
Woo!
Brought some popcorn.
That's a lot of health loss for those. That's not ideal. Like, technically I could cheese it by doing the triangle strats and just wait it out, but I feel like that's more risky.
One thing after another. Come on, Wiz. Gun it. I am gunning it. We're good. Nothing about this is good. You got me. Fair enough. All right then. Do your thing.
Okay. I think I'm like still in the 90 percentile range. And I think as long as I'm above 75%, I can get the achievement. Forgot how good the music was for this section though.
HQ saying he's less than a few minutes out. Copy. Think it's him? Well, the more reason to finish this quick. That kind of trouble. We keep our distance to be safe, yeah?
Oh, that's not a good. It's not a good place to be.
Freaking ridiculous!
And I think that's too low. I think I have to restart.
Damn! That was so cool! Soldier en route. HQ saying he's less than a few minutes.
Nope, I have to go all the way back, I think. Let's maybe skip the bike minigame and then go back. I'm pretty sure I have to stay above 75% health. I think that would. I'm like at least reasonably sure that was the amount, but I also don't know if there's a faster way to go back. It seemed like retry from last battle wasn't right. Chapter select. Let's try this again.
Tough break. They changed the times. Last train's already left. Which is why we...
Okay, so I have to get at least 80% health when I finish that, according to this thing I looked up, just to double check.
So far, so good.
Alright, here comes the hard part.
And that is?
The fake IDs
Seems
may
like-
have held up, but from this point on, if we get pinged by a scan...
They'll come for us.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh, man.
I ate like too many firebombs. I think that was the big problem that I had. And I think I got too greedy using Sharp
You
Gus.
do know how to drive, right?
I think spinning dash is all around better usually,
Well then, you gonna
if I can manage to land it and be patient enough to hit it.
amazing skills?
Don't blame me if you get sick.
It's also interesting how I can skip the bike minigame now,
How can I not?
but it also doesn't particularly help me.
A young couple thrust together by fate race through the neon street night.
I also need to just block more. Oops. Well, that didn't hurt a whole lot, so that's fine. It just was not the most ideal.
Straight to lethal force?
What, so you just pull over if they ask nicely?
You got a point.
Don't go holding back now.
We should keep our distance to be safe, yeah?
The
Okay.
blood mercenaries' hearts suddenly begun to melt.
And I'm pretty sure that Wedge's health doesn't matter.
Wait, is it just
As long
me,
as
or
my
did they
bike's
slow
health
down?
is
Just you.
above 80%, I should be fine.
I think we've bitten off more than we can chew. What do we do?
Shut up.
Okay. So far, so good. This is where it can get a little bit dicey.
Got more company.
Oops.
Don't make the sound of that.
We're not
That was
screwed,
bad.
are we?
Turn on my part. Okay, I'm already in really bad shape.
Make it look pretty easy.
I think I want to do that though.
Not much of a challenge, huh?
I just have to be extra careful now.
Feeling good back here.
I'm waiting.
Heads up! Drones!
One thing after another. Come on, Wedge. Gun it. I am gunning it. We're good. Nothing about this is good. You got me. Fair enough. All right then. Do your thing.
Okay.
Wow! We need backup.
One down. One left. I think I'm still above 80%.
Soldier en route. HQ saying he's less than a few minutes out. Copy.
I think I need to be like clipping them as they go by, and that's something I'm struggling with.
This isn't good.
I think my heart just skipped a beat.
Okay, I didn't get the drone.
Very nicely done.
That's an ex-soldier for you. Next to him, we look like kids on trikes.
You're damn right you do.
You're part of that we too, you know.
Okay. just have to get past the boss and not take like more than 10% damage.
Straight for the warehouse. Aww. The magical ride is almost at an end.
Why are you talking like we're not here?
Because you're not.
Clearly we are. Not over yet.
Ooh, that's gonna be a bit dicey.
Little help. Freaking ridiculous. I'm guessing you don't need our help.
So I need to be like diagonal from each one, and I can't cross the horizontal path from them. I think the biggest thing is mostly the fire bombs that I was running into.
Time's up. Break off before he shows.
What's going on?
Okay.
Well, hello!
Who's this?
Too quick for the eye. You cross it, you die.
So this is gonna be the big like battle of attrition.
Woo! Splendid! I've been looking for a new dance partner. Private party, huh? That's fine. I'll settle for a race then. Just one.
Okay.
I most certainly am.
Then no.
So terribly sorry. Your words failed to reach my ears, sluggish and slow as they are.
What's this guy's deal?
The lady's curiosity.
That's gonna sting. I can't let him chip damage me like that.
But you may address me by the more accurate appellation. Speed Demon!
Heard that, huh?
My ears are attuned to the feminine voice.
Alright.
Save the worst.
Yes, yes, this is the contest I've been waiting for. Enjoying yourself? Really?
Steady.
Shall I keep you company? What say we shift it into high gear?
What is he up to now?
Same shit. Dumbass.
Not bad. You have promised.
Looks like I can outrange him because my sword is bigger. Ow. But I think that just cost me the match.
One must unlock its true potential. Become one with the machine. Like this.
Yep, that's definitely it. That's just making it worse.
Out of fire rages. Oh, that's the sound. Feel like dancing? We're not gonna make it.
Okay.
Hey, Cloud! Could use some help here.
Express your emotions. They're your voice to the world. Enjoying yourself?
Got him. But I'm way too low health. That sucks. This is like the one thing I need out of this chapter.
Had enough?
Don't be upset.
You passed the test.
What test?
Driving.
Did more than just pass.
Not really.
Oh, that's a fail. This definitely feels like the most, I guess, like more difficult achievement because there's no way to counter this. I just have to do it like the best possible. And I think like the only easy way to get out of it is if I go back to the title screen and then come back in. Or I skip everything, including the bike minigame, and then pick it up from there. It was a case where I was just taking too much damage, like on the boss for one, but also I think even before the boss, I'm just taking too many hits. I need to almost be full health once I reach the boss. And there's a few things that I can do to improve that, which would be, I need to be more aware of my positioning, and I need to be guarding more. And I need to be swinging as the enemies are coming in.
They'll come for us.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh man, just like that?
No need to worry. They've got cloud, remember? Hey, you do know how to drive, right?
Soldiers get mandatory training.
Well then, you gonna take my breath away? Make my head spin with your amazing skills?
Don't blame me if you get sick.
Okay.
We've got company!
Someone's having fun.
How can I not?
I wish that the triangle ability was available more, because I feel like that's one of the biggest like kind of crutches, is that I spend like so much time waiting that I don't really, even though it actually might be more beneficial to just wait instead of trying to try forward, I feel like Wedge wouldn't make it if I did that. Okay. Again, I have to always make sure I'm approaching them in a diagonally.
Have the cold-eyed mercenaries' hearts suddenly begun to melt?
Nope.
I won't forget that. Wait, is it just me or did we slow down?
Just you.
I think we've bitten off more than we can chew. What do we do?
Shut up.
You can't take it by yourself.
Oop.
We should keep our distance to be safe.
Okay. I took a couple hits there, but nothing too serious.
Moving to intersect. Got more company.
A-team's here.
Don't make the sound of that.
We're not screwed, are we?
You better hurry, Cloud.
I don't think I managed to dodge it.
Feeling good then.
There we go. That's a little bit better. But those aren't... It's not a whole lot better, actually. It's, like, still pretty close. Oh, I hit the wall. I wasn't paying attention.
I am gunning it. We're good. Nothing about this is good. You got me. Fair enough. All right then. Do your thing. Bring it.
I think something's shooting me. Okay. Unless, like, the skip bike minigame for some reason gives me the trophy anyway, which would be kind of weird. Like, if I skip it at 100% health, will it give me the trophy, or will it count it as, like...
More reason to finish this quick.
Wow, Cloud. You really are good at this.
I suppose you got it coming.
Okay. Doing, like, maybe 5% better on health. I've got a little bit practicing on the boss.
Next to him, we look like kids on trikes.
You're damn right you do.
You're part of that we too, you know.
I managed to avoid any, like, in-my-face damage, though, which is nice.
Keep going till we hit the station?
No, head straight for the warehouse. Aww. Our magical ride is almost at an end.
So it all comes down to
because you're not.
How much damage I managed to avoid on the boss.
Not over yet. Cloud, little help. Hey, Cloud, use some help here. Freaking ridiculous.
Okay. I'm only like slightly better off in health, but I've at least seen the boss's pattern. Or I remember it. More, I should say.
What's going on?
I also apparently can't skip this. If I get this trophy, then I just have to finish the chapter and I'm done.
Well, hello!
Who's this?
Too quick for the eye. You cross it, you die. Now, mind if I cut in? Woo! Splendid! I've been looking for a new dance partner.
Okay.
Private party, huh? That's fine. I'll settle for a race.
Have to avoid any major hits.
I most certainly am.
Then you know.
That's a major hit. I might be already out of range.
What's this guy's deal?
The lady's curiosity has been piqued. My name is Rose, but you may address me by the more accurate appellation, Speed Demon.
Heard that, Mom?
My ears are attuned to the feminine voice.
Alright.
This day is the worst.
Yes, yes, this is the contest I've been waiting for. Face your emotions, and your point to the world.
I think I'm already below the health margin.
Back on our side.
What is he up to now?
Same shit. Being a dumbass.
Not bad. You have grown and an abiding affection for your mount. But one cannot simply ride one's bike.
Ow. But that's already down. That's already well below 80%.
One must unlock its true potential. Become one with the machine. Like this.
And the lightning already must be out. Forgot he jumped in the center. Yeah, I lost way too much health. This achievement kinda sucks.
Had enough?
I just lose so much health fighting the boss.
You failed the test.
Yeah, I think it's an auto fail if I skip it. So they don't give me the trophy, they count it as just an outright fail. If worst comes to worst, I really don't want to do this one off stream because this is for a specific objective. It just seems like his attacks hit so much harder than like the grunts leading up to this. And I have to keep such a high bar of health that it gives me a huge margin of error for the trophy, and this is like the only trophy like this. And I kinda hate it. Like, I like the bike minigame sections, I just don't like having a health requirement where I have to go through several waves of enemies and a boss with no heal.
So far, so good.
Alright, here comes the hard part.
And that is...
If they like gave me more triangle attacks, or if they like made enemies start at my level instead of in front of me doing range attack backwards, it might be easier.
We've got Cloud, remember? Hey, you do know how to drive, right?
Soldiers get mandatory training.
Well then, you gonna take my breath away? Make my head spin with your amazing skills?
Don't blame me if you get sick.
We've got company!
Someone's having fun.
How can I not? Suit by villains.
Okay.
Couple thrust together
Just
like blades
approach them diagonally and I avoid any major hits. If I can get through this section with like 100% health, I'll at least feel better going into the next one. I think the other issue is if I were to select like retry from last battle,
What, so you just pull over if they ask nicely?
I think it messes with the how it counts my hit points at the time. Oh, that's bad. I didn't see you shooting and I just kind of drove through it.
Have the cold-eyed mercenaries' hearts suddenly begun to melt?
Nope.
I won't forget that. Wait, is it just me or did we slow down?
Just you.
Keep it up, Cloud. More of them.
I think we've bitten off more than we can chew. What do we do?
Alright. It's like a definite pattern to them. Like in terms of positions that I can be aware of to minimize overall damage. Okay. Elites. After I take one of these out, the less likely I am to sustain any significant damage.
We'll make a sound of that. We're not surprised, are we? That's some super secret technique. You got a fancy name for it?
Of course not.
Okay.
These things can't take too much damage.
Could get out of it. I think that's too low. I think I literally can't take another hit. And that's my overall issue with the bike minigame, is like 2 slip-ups and I've basically failed the challenge.
Heads up! Drones!
One thing after another. Come on, Wedge. Gun it. I am gunning it. We're good. Nothing about this is good. You got me. Fair enough. All right then. Do your thing.
Okay, that's already a fail. I'm pretty sure that's below. I return to title screen. Where will it put me at? I'm just kind of curious if this will be a faster way to skip. Or is it gonna make me consistently skip the bike minigame, go to the end, and then try to do the chapter select and go back? Okay. This might be longer based on this load time. Oh no, wait, it starts me right at the start of the chapter. So it's a little bit faster. I'll give this maybe 2 more shots. If I don't get it in the next 2, I'll just return to the title screen and probably call it there.
Alright, here comes the hard part.
It's not the most ideal way to finish, but I'm also like
From this point on, if we get pinged by a scam,
having like extreme heat issues in my room right now, and it's kind of annoying.
Just like that?
no need to worry. We've got Cloud, remember? Hey, you do know how to drive, right?
Soldiers get mandatory training.
Well then, you gonna take my breath away? Make my head spin with your amazing skills?
Don't blame me if you get sick.
So I think there's like 4 waves. Wait, maybe 5 waves of bikers and then the boss that I have to get there with over 80% health.
Just you.
And no checkpoints or...
I think we've bitten off more than we can chew. What do we do?
Shut up.
I'm guessing you don't need our help.
Nice one.
And I just have to also make sure I don't hit the center pillar because I've done that a few times now.
Got more company.
A-team's here.
Oh yeah.
Don't make the sound of that.
We're not screwed, are we? That's it. They're gunning for you.
Ah, I saw him coming too. One down. I think I just barely managed to avoid. Oh, that's not good. These fire bombs are throwing me off, and I don't know why. I think it's because they're just... If I want to push the enemy or the bike, I'm just not getting down fast enough. I think I'm still just barely above 80%.
Heads up! Drones!
Come on, Wedge. Gun it. I am gunning it. We're good. Nothing about this is good. You got me. Fair enough. All right then. Do your
And that's game. What if I do continue here? Okay. Let's say 2 more tries. If it doesn't work, then I'll call it there. I wonder if I could do this on easy mode, and it would make a significant difference. Like,
So far, so good.
if I do easy bike mode, will it reduce the amount of damage I'm taking?
From this point on, if we get pinged by a scan,
They'll come for us.
I'll try that one after this one.
Oh man. Just like that?
no need to worry. We've got Cloud, remember? Hey, you do know how to drive, right?
Soldiers get mandatory training.
Well then.
Because I don't think
Take my
there's
breath away, make my head spin with
any
everything
significant
you do.
difficulty requirements
Get sick.
for the bike. I think I just have to get through this with 80% on any difficulty.
Someone's having fun.
How can I not? Pursued by villains, a young couple
It'd
bound
be-
together by fate race through the neon street night.
Get off.
Oh, that was close. I wasn't paying attention to that.
Hero.
Look pretty easy. Straight's a legal force?
What, do you just pull over if they ask nicely?
Got a point.
See? So don't go holding back
Okay,
now.
don't want to hit... I want to save my triangle move.
You better hurry, Cloud. Have the cold-eyed mercenary's heart suddenly begun to melt?
Nope.
I won't forget that.
I want to try to see where they're going to point to see if I can intercept the guys coming out.
Slow down.
Just you.
How did he pull that off?
That's some super secret technique.
There we go.
You got a
I think I got 2 of them there.
Of course not.
Because there should be 3 guys here. So that's actually not a bad move. And for some reason I have another one ready.
Got more company.
A-team's here.
Okay. That's one.
Don't like the sound of that.
Or that's like half of one.
Wow, Cloud, you really are good at this.
Keep it up, Cloud.
Take out that one. Now I just have to get this one without getting hit. There we go. Like, it's almost better to just wait until I charge. Or I charge up my ability.
Heads up! Drones!
One thing after another. Come on, Wedge. Gun it. I am gunning it. We're good. Nothing about this is good. You got me. Fair enough. All right then. Do your thing.
Nope. Oh, that was a bad timing to do that. That was just bad luck on my part. I didn't expect it to be doing the barrier. So I don't really know what caused me to get a second spinning slash so quick after using it on those two other bike soldiers, unless it was just I happen to be in a position where it recharged fast enough. I'm not sure.
Soldier en route. HQ saying he's less than a few minutes out.
Copy. Think it's him? No more reason to finish this quick. That kind of trouble.
Very nicely done.
Okay. One more edge to avoid any more bombs that he throws. And he's got one.
Not much of a challenge, huh?
Oh, that was a little bit dicey.
That's an ex-soldier for you. Next to him, we look like kids on tracks.
You're damn right you do.
You're part of that we too, you know. We made it!
Okay, one more pack.
Topside!
And then I'm done.
We hit the station?
No, head straight for the warehouse. Aww. Our magical ride is almost at an end.
Why are you talking like we're not here?
Because you're not.
Clearly we are.
I think my heart just skipped a beat.
Not over yet.
Little
help!
It's this one, and then
We should keep our distance to be safe, yeah?
now just the boss. Okay. I've almost got enough for a special.
What's going on?
Maybe I should save my spinning attack.
Who's that?
A soldier. Well, hello.
Okay.
Too quick for the eye.
Let's not. Let's just burn it.
You die. Now, mind if I cut in? Woo!
I need the best. Think the best.
I've been looking for a new dance partner. Private party, huh? That's fine. I'll settle for a race then.
Okay.
You talking to me?
I most certainly am.
Then no.
So terribly sorry. Your words failed to reach my ears, sluggish and slow as they are.
I think he hit me.
What's this guy's deal?
I think I
The lady's curiosity has
turned too quick.
My name is Rose, but you may address me by the more accurate appellation, Speed Demon.
Where's that, Mom?
My ears are attuned to the feminine voice.
Ugh, say the worst.
Yes, yes, this is the contest I've been waiting for. What a wonderful gift you've given to me.
Okay. I think this is like the perfect distance.
One must unlock its true potential. Become one with the machine.
Okay.
Like this.
Oh, that's not good. I think that might have just pushed me below.
Clown, we need backup.
Embrace your emotions. Enter your heart to the world. My heart beats faster by the second. 2.
Okay. That was bad. That was really bad. I failed it. I need to go inside. Or not. He just kind of drops over, it feels like. That was my mistake.
Enjoying yourself? What say we shift into high gear?
Okay.
You passed the test.
Nope. This is so hard, and I don't know if it would be easier on one of the other difficulties, or if it's just something that is the same regardless of difficulty level. If it's... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and save it here and call it. I'm gonna see if if it recommends doing it on different difficulties. If there's no reference to that, then I'm going to assume that it's the same general difficulty regardless of setting. That being said, I think we'd end it there. Thanks for watching, and I definitely want to try to go for the platinum of this, so see you in the next part. Bye.